Hello, World History 1 students. This is Mr. Everton, and this is a video all about Hinduism. We're going to talk about Hinduism and how it affected Indian society. Hinduism being a religion that evolved in India gradually over many hundreds of years and has become one of the cornerstones of Indian society to this day. Hinduism is one of the world's major religions, but 94% of all Hindus live in India. There are Hindu people who live in the United States and who live in Southeast Asia, but the vast majority of Hindu people do still live in India. So we're going to talk about what the main beliefs of Hinduism are before we get into how it affected Indian society. Hinduism believes that there is one spirit, one sort of like life force energy that binds the entire universe together, and they call it Brahman. Brahman is like this massive spirit that is in everything. It's in all of us individually. It's in nature around us. It's in every aspect of our lives everywhere. And that we're all kind of united by the fact that we have this spirit in us. Those individual spirits are called Atman. So like if Brahman is like the ocean, it's this like huge body of water. Your individual soul is like a little droplet of that water that makes up the ocean. So Brahman is like the ocean, and then Atman is like the little droplet that's you. And that little droplet is what gives you your personality and your life and everything about you that makes you who you are. And okay, so Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. Hindus believe that there are many different forms of Brahman, that Brahman takes on many different faces, and that those faces are different gods, like the ones you see pictured here. They have names like Ganesh and Krishna and Brahma and Vishnu and Shiva, and that all of these different gods are all aspects of that one like spirit. And what they would do, different, because there are different gods in different parts of India, gradually those different gods got absorbed into Hinduism, and they all become viewed as different aspects of Brahman, the one unifying life force energy. So Hinduism is important in Indian society because it helps to strengthen the caste system. So I want to talk about how. Hinduism believes that people are reincarnated when they die, that when you die, you'll be reborn and your soul will move into a new body. And the kind of body that you're born into is going to be based on karma. And karma is the sum total of all the good things and all the bad things that you do in your life. So you go through your life doing good things and doing bad things, and you want to do more good things than bad things so that you can be reborn into a better body than the one that you have right now. The better your karma, the better you will be, the better your reincarnation will be. The worse your karma, the worse your reincarnation will be. So last time we talked about the caste system, right? And we talked about how if you had a job at the top of the caste system, your life was better off than if you're born at the bottom. Like a Brahmin is a priest who is an intellectual, who is interprets the Vedas, the religious texts, for other people, and that's like their job. And a Shudra at the bottom of the pyramid is somebody who does like hard work for their whole life. So obviously you'd rather be like the thinker who gets to like talk about big ideas probably than the person who like works with their hands, is the general idea. The way to do that is to be reincarnated. So if I'm born a Shudra, I can be reincarnated as a Vaisya. If I do my dharma, if I fulfill all my duties that I have as a worker, and I like do the best job that I can, I'll accrue good karma. And then in my next life, I'll be reborn as something higher. And then gradually, over many different lives, I can keep being reborn up the pyramid until I get to be a Brahmin. And I'll be reborn as a priest. And then I still want to keep going. I want to live my best life as a Brahmin. I want to fulfill my dharma, my sacred duties as a Brahmin priest, so that I can be reborn not as a person, so that I can escape the caste system entirely and achieve enlightenment. Because Hinduism says that, living a life as a human being is kind of hard work, and we'd all like to get away from the hard work of being a human being and reunite with Brahman, the life force energy of the world. We can do that by achieving enlightenment, which they refer to as moksha. Oh, and we have a cameo appearance by Drake. Drake, what are you doing? Drake, are you a Brahmin? Drake, you just got some really bad karma for that joke. That was terrible. Okay, all of the things that I have been telling you about in this video are all described in the Vedas and Upanishads. The Vedas I told you about last time were a collection of hymns that were recited by the Aryans when they first migrated into India, and they told they communicated all these ideas about Brahman, the life force energy, and how we all have a soul that's part of it. And the Upanishads explain those ideas further and help to connect them to the caste system. Together, the Vedas and the Upanishads are the sacred religious texts of Hinduism that help to explain this very complex set of religious beliefs. So to summarize, Hinduism is a polytheistic religion. It involves trying to amass good karma, which is you get good karma by doing your jobs, by fulfilling your duties of your caste. And this can lead to reincarnation, rebirth in a better life with better social duties that you have to perform. And all of this is described in the sacred Hindu texts, the Vedas and the Upanishads. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.